What's up, guys? This is Bam Rodriguez, and I am in the Apple Store, and I am taking a look at the new iPad. On the right here, I have my iPad. It is an iPad 2, and then here I have the new iPad. This is a 4G plus Wi-Fi model. It's Verizon, and this is just a Wi-Fi model. Okay, so first thing I noticed whenever I looked at the new iPad is the screen. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on this. So that's the Safari icon on the new iPad. And here it is on my iPad, the iPad 2. You can definitely see the pixels on there, while you cannot, or you might be able to, but not nearly as much on here. This is very good, and I'm really liking the new screen. Now, something a lot of people have been wondering is the thickness. Whenever I first picked up the new iPad, I really cannot tell the thickness. I mean, I know it is, but if I wouldn't have been told that it was thicker, I really wouldn't have noticed. Okay, now, here, let me look at my list of things. Okay, the camera. The camera was not something I wasn't way too proud of on the iPad 2, for sure. And it looks stunning on the iPad, well, the new iPad. I was about to call it the iPad 3. It's just called the new iPad. And I'll go ahead and whip out the camera on my iPad. There it is on my iPad. If I do this, you can definitely see a little bit of pixelation and different things. Now, I'm going to compare that once again to the new iPad, and you can see everything is much clearer, much crisper. Definitely a nice addition. Now let me look back at my list. 4G LTE we unfortunately cannot show here because we do not get 4G LTE here. We only get 3G. Well, I think I'm going to do a quick gaming test comparison. I'm gonna, here, let me see what apps that they have on here that I can test. Well, it might not be a game because they don't have many games on here. Okay, we're gonna do a side-by-side launch of GarageBand. Let me find that on my iPad. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so I'm going to tap it. This is gonna be really hard to do this at the same time. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. I kind of missed on that iPad. You can see this one loaded up faster, even though I pressed it later, which is a very good sign. Now, I know that this one is running a dual-core A5 processor, well, actually A5X, and it has quad-core graphics. So the graphics performance isn't probably very well tested in that app. What I would really like to do is test something like Infinity Blade 2 or Real Racing 2 HD. But for now, they don't seem to have it on here. So if I ever get one of these, I'll do a test of that and see how things work. Oh, and then one last thing is Siri voice dictation. It does not have Siri, but it does have Siri voice dictation, so I can say, well, it might get it wrong because I have a lot of noise in here, but we'll say, this is my review and comparison of the iPad, well, the new iPad and the iPad 2. Let's see if it gets that right. It says, what is my review and comparison iPad is. So that's not too terrible for the amount of noise in here, but I'm definitely pretty happy with this iPad. Definitely my favorite feature, I'd have to say, is the brand new screen. I absolutely love that, and I wish I could take one home with me, but unfortunately, I kind of waited a little bit too long to sell my iPad, and I just bought a MacBook Air, so I do not have enough money for one. But, quickly, something else I wanted to see. I know it said on the Apple website that they do, but I wanted to see if the smart covers from the iPad 2 were compatible with the new iPad. So here I have a black letter smart cover. It's an Apple smart cover. So I'm going to go ahead and test this out. And yes, they are. And it locks and functions perfectly fine. So that is the new iPad. So please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. See ya.